Hi, everyone. This is Kevin, and this is the second episode of Let's Talk from Your Point of View. And today I wanted to talk about climate change. And I know it's another divisive topic. And really, we need to start talking about these things and finding common ground, understanding each other's perspectives, and really trying to acknowledge them and try to think about how we really approach these issues. So today, let's talk about climate change. So climate change is basically the idea that due to various aspects, human impacted, um, we are causing extreme weather impacts. So the temperatures are rising, and which is also leading to bigger storms, more earthquakes, all various things. So, and it's complicated. It's hard to wrap around. It takes a lot of work in science. To figure that out, and it's not easy to understand right away. So let's try to first start at what, like, people have this big conflict between, do I believe in climate change? I don't believe in climate change. How can you not believe in climate change? And then we write off each other. So let's assume, like, let's say climate change is not real. Let's say it's not man-made. Or let's start with, I think most people agree that the temperatures are getting hotter, and that can't really be contested. But people are saying it's not man-made. It's just the natural cycle of the Earth and the natural cycle of the world. So let's say it is not. But let's assume that if it isn't man-made, but can be man-fixed, in that our human beings can impact it. So what I mean by that is, when we are seeing that the temperatures are rising, we're seeing that the ice caps are melting, and it's going to cause the sea levels to rise and cities to flood and go down. What can we do about it? So at least as humans, we could try to see, okay, what are the steps we could take? And then if you come from the approach and perspective that, hey, we have coal and we have oil, and these are industries that create a lot of jobs, that really drive a lot of uh, economic successes. I'm saying yes. So does the renewable energy industries can. I don't understand why we don't start focusing our technology and our jobs towards that. I mean, they will, like, wind, solar, water, all these various things also create jobs. So I don't see why it is different. So let's really start thinking about and ask each other these questions. Is, okay, whether or not you believe it's man-made or not, we know that the temperatures are rising. We know that the extreme weather is happening. I used to live in Florida, and the hurricanes got bigger and bigger. And so we left because we did not want to every year sort of redevelop our house. So and we're seeing that through the bigger floods. We're seeing that through all these various aspects of the world. So why don't we start thinking about those aspects and start driving some conversation as to what we could do with each other, and what can we do to impact the climate change. So now let me hear from you. Why don't you comment on the video, talk about it. Let's have a conversation in a positive, empathetic way. Let's try to understand what they're saying, not just try to refute what they're saying. Understand their perspective. Everyone is coming from a point of concern and care. So let's try to see what that concern and care is, and let's have that conversation. So when it comes to climate change, I truly believe that it is caused by the greenhouse effect, that, we put a lot of carbon in the atmosphere, in the environment, and that's causing a greenhouse effect. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to believe that. You can provide your point of view. You can provide why you think that's the case. And if you think nothing needs to be done, everything is great, tell me why. Let's start to understand each other. All right. So today's episode was about climate change. I would love to hear your thoughts, comment, and let's keep talking. Let's have these conversations about tough topics. We shouldn't stop talking about sex, religion, politics. We should have these conversations to bridge the divide that's happening in the world. Thank you. Have a great day. I'll see you all next time.